Welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and checking out your boy, P Funk, rocking the eye. I'm back. And today is a good day because it's my birthday. Let's go. Right thinking, rightisms. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message, message in the story. This is the birthday message for life. I'm giving life lessons even on my birthday. All you got to do is tune in and get them. I see you doing that. Always appreciate it. Let's go. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Knowing yourself a little bit better. Be your best friend. Right thinkers, way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka knowing thyself, otherwise open up the third eye. Let's go. The question, know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not but know that they know not is simple. I can teach you, tune in. That's why I do what I do for you. A person who knows not and believe that they know, dangerous. Disregard, leave them alone. Disregard them also. Avoid them at all costs. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. I can wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers. Know thyself. And to Maya be true. Welcome, right thinkers. Excuse me. To my born day. And like I say, no days off. The program didn't change. I got a little late start, but you know how it is. But the program continues. You do what you do. That's why it's supposed to be when you are on top of your game. No days off, no time off. You handle your business. I'm back on the job. Let's go. Right thinkers, let's talk about being 64 and proud. All right. Now, when I was young, when I'm 10 years old, my grandparents was in their mid 60s. So to me, that was old. They had gray hair, but they had all this gray hair, everything. To me, 60, I'm saying, wow, when I get 60, I'm looking, so that set the tone pretty much conceptually in my mind. I thought 60 years old was old. They looked at my grandparents and I just said, wow, okay. So now that I'm there, let me tell you this. I'm the coolest 64-year-old dude I know, okay? I'm doing 60s real good. I don't look 60, and I get that from whoever, and that's the beautiful part. Why? If you're living right, your age will be hard to detect. Why? Because you're looking good, you're feeling good about yourself, and you don't look your age. Okay? I don't think I'm old. I don't feel old. I don't look old. So that old thing, out the window. Maybe 70s, but now 60s ain't old. Okay? 60s a new 40. I heard people say that, and I said, "What the?" Now I'm saying that, yeah, if you can be 60 and look 40, that's what it's all about. But if you take care of yourself, that's how it works. Here you go. The phrase, you're as old as you feel, I agree 100%. I don't feel old, so that's the key. Next thing is, if you look your age, you ain't living right. Some people look just how old they are. They like they wear their life like a badge of honor, and sometimes bag is a little heavy, so they look a little beat down. So that's all right. But when they tell you, I'm retired, I get Social Security money, I get my little pension money, whatever. But so financially, I'm not worried looking for. No, I'm comfortable in that position. So mentally, I'm not stressing, and financially, I'm not beat for money at this age. I'm looking for a job. No, I'm retired. I'm proud to be retired. I put my time in. All right, because my lifestyle changed. I'm up at 3 a.m. to start my day. My regiment is I'm up, I pray, I meditate, I put my show down for you all before sunrise. But that's just me. That's how I'm talking about. I'm living a different lifestyle. I function my best in the wee hours of the morning between 4 and 6. I'm active. I'm comfortable with that. So I can't be sleeping during them hours for some reason. It's a spiritual thing. All right. I'm in good shape. I work out every day. I love my lifestyle that I'm living. Why? I set the tone. I make this lifestyle work for me. That's right thinking. Do what works for you and you just make it a habit. Become good at it. Perfect it. All right? It's called right living. All right? Next time, I take care of myself, mind, body, and soul. The best, the big three. There's three things, and you know that number three. I got to do mystical numbers again. But numbers important. God tell you I was one, then I became three. The Trinity. In order for two people to make life, opposites have to come together, interact, intercourse, and bam, you can create life. The male is the giver, female is the receiver, and she bears the seed of new life in her womb. That's what the whole concept is about. But that's the phase of life. But them three things you need to understand. Your mind need to be clear. Your body needs to be in good shape, and your spirit should be able to soar on its own. Your heart should be light as a feather, your mind should be clear as a bell, and your body should be in perfect shape to do what you needed to do. All right. Next one is I feel good at this age. That's what I call right living. I'm in the gym every day. I teach the things I know by doing them myself. Show and tell. I'm showing you first thing in the morning, go get your body in shape. I study proficient. Why? Because as a teacher, I need to be enlightened and educated on the things that I'm teaching, that I'm giving information. I need to acquire it, understand it, and use it before I give it to my students. That's why. All right. In life, if you live right, you're doing what you have to do for yourself. That's right living. I can't live my life through somebody else. I ain't trying to live somebody else's life. I got to live my own. Even with my children, I can't control their lives. I give them the education, I give them the understanding, and let them do what they need to do. And so far, so good. So for my new students, I'm gonna do the same thing to you. I give advice that I use myself. That's right living. That's right thinker's philosophy. That's my concept. I'm only going to tell you what I know. I'm only going to give you what I know to be good and right. I don't teach you how to do the stuff I used to do. No, it ain't about that. I'm trying to teach you how to be your best self. That's the new thing. I do what I have to do to keep me looking this way. It ain't easy, but it's what I do for you. All right? If you want easy, you don't want much. I want the best, so I know I got to work hard, and it ain't going to come easy. You have to work for it. If something is easy, it probably ain't worth having. It's another concept, but let that one go. Again, appreciate you tuning in. Let me wrap this up for you. Growing old is not a bad thing. It's life. Yeah, understand that. Watch this. When I was young, I never saw myself being old because of the lifestyle that I was living, running the streets, doing the wrong thing. So that wasn't guaranteed long life. I never know the drug dealer or street hustler to retire from the streets on the streets. It ain't a lifetime career. It's a short-lived career. Understand that. But when you living right and doing the right thing, I'm going to ride this train for as long as I could. Okay? Big difference. Now, I'm living, growing old. I'm loving, growing old, and wise because now my life is important to not just me, but I'm giving other people reason and purpose for doing what they need to do. Why? Inspiration, motivation. That's what I'm trying to give you. That's right thinking philosophy. I like being respected for being a master right thinker, for how I conduct myself, how I carry myself, and what I do, how I do. So that's important. But to be respected for being an elder is real cool. I got people saying Mister to me. I'm like, I get it. I understand that. I'm not arguing. And sir, I call people sir out of respect. So I know when it's done to me, I get it that way. So I appreciate that too. That's a big thing. All right. I'm just getting used to being called sir and Mister. out of respect from the young people who I encounter, who I deal with. So I'm getting better understanding that. It's cool. All right, let me wrap it up. I'm sweating now. All right. I'm growing wiser and more spiritual. That's right thinking philosophy. That's my goal. Still, as a master myself, I'm still spiritually growing. I'm getting better. My character as being able to handle situations in a better way. I'm doing that every day. So it don't stop. Not even for me. With each passing year, I get wiser because of my life's experiences. I encounter them, I deal with them, I pack them away, and I use them as lessons, okay, to pass on to somebody else so they can use it. If it worked for me, then I'm going to hold that, and maybe somebody else can use it. That's paying it forward, so to speak, okay? I'm growing spiritually also because I study daily to prove myself worthy. But every situation that you encounter, you prove yourself by handling that situation in a manner which you think is best. Not, well, I should have done this. I'm not doing that no more. I'm doing just what I need to do, doing that situation. That's growth spiritually, okay? I heard my pastor said, it's grace. I'm getting more graceful in understanding life as I live it. That's a beautiful thing also. I'm really getting better at this game of life. I'm living, I'm practicing what I'm preaching. And that's a beautiful thing for me. Why? Because it ain't easy. But when you get good at it, it becomes fun. I enjoy it. I'm seeing my young people listening and learning, but more important, they employing the lessons and they're using them for themselves and they seeing it work. That's the part I'm just sitting back watching saying, we got it going on right now. In my house, we are spiritual and we're growing spiritually. That's a good thing. Last one, I'm wrapping up, and I appreciate you tuning in. I'm actually becoming the wise man. Who'd have thought? Here I am doing what I do for you. Tune in. I got some more.